Hello everybody, welcome to a new video that will be a little bit different than previous videos. I will be looking at some of the longest and very much straightest streets one can find in Germany. Some of them may be highways, autobahn, if you want, but some of them are not. And I have made myself a list of 14 of the longest and straightest streets I could find, just browsing over the map of Germany. And unsurprisingly, most of them are in the northeast to be precise. Why are we doing that? Well, I just thought it would be an interesting question or challenge, because Germany is so known for its autobahn and for its street building expertise, and I just thought it would be fun to see a straight line built. Maybe that's very nerdy of me, I really don't know. But let's start. I'll be just going through them and measure them, because I've made this list some days ago. I don't really remember what's the longest. Now up here in the north, the B105 between Ribnitz and Rivershagen near Rostock is a long road. How do we measure it? Well, we use the measuring tool, sort of. I hope it doesn't depend on a few hundred meters. 12 kilometers. Now the measuring tool has also the advantage of helping us to figure out if this is indeed a really straight line. I guess this is right. Looks very straight to me anyways. I think I would count that. So 11.2 kilometers up here in the north. Not an autobahn, but a main road certainly. And there are two more in the same region here. One is this patch here, which looks a little bit shorter at first glance. Well, there's a dent here, isn't there? Or is it just the Google line? It appears to be just the Google line. You can see the street underneath the yellow marking here. I would think it goes until here, 8.6. Well, if it was any shorter, it wouldn't be a winner. Anyway, 8.6. But just imagine, 8.6. You could run this in one line. What a running event that would be. Imagine there would be a whole marathon run in a straight line. Like on some of the longest American or Australian roads, this would be a fun event. You could see the whole field with a drone. And I've marked this place here probably because of this street here. So somewhere between here, Postlo, maybe. My mouse doesn't really work the way I want it. All the way up to here is 4. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Almost 15 kilometers, and it appears to be as straight as you like. Absolutely amazing. If I pull this right here, it doesn't change a single bit. That's engineering right there for you. Here in these flatlands in the north. 14.9. Well, could we get 15 if we say it goes until here? Yes, 15 kilometers. I will count it as 15. That's truly amazing. What a fun it must be to ride your car there, 15 kilometers in a straight line. So let's remember this one here. It's a very straight line. Here, a little bit my marking is off, but also here is a very straight road that is 10. Pretty nice. If you come over from Poland and you're greeted by such a beauty, really, that's very nice. I mean, from a driving perspective, I also want to add, for example, this road from Poznan here that goes past Berlin. It will feel very straight from a driving perspective, similar to this road here that goes past Mannheim, Darmstadt, Frankfurt, very, very straight. But, you know, from our aerial perspective, we have to be strict. Interestingly enough, in Berlin, you know, a very big city, also big in terms of area, I asked myself, how long can you get with an urban road, you know? And this one here, for example, is a very long one. Goes all the way, well, truth be told, all the way up to here. 11 kilometers in the city, you know? In a city. Imagine that we are not in a field somewhere, we are in a city. So that's almost one of the longest roads. And I mean, there are many, many straight roads. Most famously, the Unter den Linden goes through Brandenburg Gate, Tiergarten. Also very long and very straight. In fact, how long and how straight, that's actually where the marathon starts and ends. Yeah, also 12 kilometers. You know what? Let me use it like this before my mouse strikes completely. Yeah, also 9 kilometers here, some longer patches there. But believe me when I say I have looked at many, many places and cities and I haven't found anything longer than these 15 kilometers. You know, even like the very longest airport runway might be 3 or 4 kilometers. But 15 kilometers, how many jumbo jets you could land in a row there. Here you have a very straight sort of patch. This is 9. Well, that's going to be a little bit shorter than that just south of Berlin here. Yeah, don't even have to measure on the meter. This is 11. Right, so we have looked at all of these, and remember the road here in Korean between Postlow and Brest, I don't even know how to pronounce this in German really, is the longest so far. Now here are 2 long stretches. Obviously if the city wouldn't be here, maybe the road would have gone straight down and then it would have been the longest. The way it is now, I don't think that is, well, 11. It's not even so short as I thought it would be. 11, and this, oh yeah, this is long. 13.1, well, still not longer. This is actually turning quite exciting, you know, I have really forgotten about this. And I've also marked something here, but I guess it maybe references this road, because I don't really see anything. Well, there are many long straight patches, but I don't see anything that be longer than this necessarily. Let's go here to Western Germany. Here I have marked something which can only be this B70 here. No, I don't want to eat happy now. We go all, oh, well, this looks long, let me tell you that. Oh, I guess it just looked thicker and so it seemed kind of more like a long sort of line, 9.74, well, but also almost north-south. I guess for a very north-south or east-west orientation, I could give an extra point. And what do we have here? Well, Löningen, not bad what I see, not bad what I see. Ah, this looks long as well, doesn't it? But until where does it go? Well, I guess I should really get the understanding of the scale right. This is not even half as long as our longest patch. And remember, our longest patch right here doesn't even look so long either, but it's 15 kilometers. You know, absolutely perfect road. I wonder if people that live here know this. You could turn a big tourism industry from this. You could really, you know, go for it. And here, between, yeah, well, Frankfurt and Wiesbaden, there's also a long patch that is worth mentioning. But yeah, until where? 8.14. Yeah. So my memory served me right. It is this road up here that I have found with 15 kilometers that might be the longest in Germany. In Europe, the US, Australia, of course, very different story. Maybe we should make a video about this. But in Germany, it's the longest. Because look, in the south, the mountains, you hardly have any straight road. I mean, look at all these wiggly lines. Of course, in Munich, the city, you can maybe find some longer straight patches, but not 15 kilometers long. And then here in the north, you have less roads, but they are straighter. Because there's hardly any obstructions. Hardly any people living there, really. But yeah, let me know if you know of anything else. I have Googled and Reddited this question as well and didn't find any better answer than what I've given you now. Despite people claiming other roads being longer, they're not entirely straight, but maybe that's not relevant to them. So, thanks very much for watching. Do please let me know what is the longest street, not in your opinion, but what is the longest street? Am I right saying it is the B199 between Postlow and Briest, or Anklam and Briest, or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, please correct me. Thanks very much, and I see you when I see you. Bye bye.